No savings at 50? Here's how to build your future. Hey there, be honest. Does the thought of having no savings at 50 keep you awake at night? Wondering, how did I get here? Or, what's next for me? Take a deep breath because you're not alone. And here's the truth. It's never too late to turn things around. In today's video, I'll walk you through 10 powerful steps to rebuild your financial future, starting from scratch. And if you think it's impossible, stick with me until the end, and I'll share inspiring stories of folks who started exactly where you are and came out thriving. Grab your kopi or tea or cappuccino, settle in, and let's get started. Oh, and do me a favor. Hit that like button and subscribe to join this journey of financial hope. Trust me, you'll want to share this one. Point 1. Shift your mindset. First and foremost, let's talk about your mindset. Retirement isn't about quitting work entirely to lounge on a beach forever. That's outdated. Instead, think of it as a transition to working smarter, finding purpose, and enjoying life at the same time. Let me share a real story. Mr. Go, a 53-year-old Singaporean, used to worry constantly about his lack of savings. But instead of giving up, he decided to pivot his perspective. Passionate about nature, he became a part-time guide at the Singapore Botanic Gardens. Not only does he earn some extra income, but he also stays physically active and connected with people, turning his work into something he genuinely enjoys. See, it's not just about the money. It's about staying engaged, relevant, and fulfilled. So here's my question to you. If you could do a job that excites you or brings you joy, what would it be? Let me know in the comments. Your next chapter starts with a single thought. Point 2. Boost your income. Next, let's talk about boosting your income. At 50, you've got skills and life experience that can translate into real earning potential. You just need to get creative. Take Madam Lim, a 52-year-old Singaporean who was great at cooking. She started a simple home-based business selling homemade nasi lemak through social media and delivery apps like GrabFood. It began as a small venture but quickly grew into a steady side income that helped her save over $1,000 a month. You could do something similar. Whether it's offering tuition, running an online store on Carousel, or using platforms like Fiverr to monetize skills such as graphic design or copywriting, small, consistent efforts can make a big difference. What's one skill or passion you could turn into a side hustle? Share your ideas in the comments. I'd love to hear how you're planning your next move. Point 3. Trim your expenses. Here's the hard truth. Saving means cutting back. But don't worry, it doesn't have to feel like punishment. Trimming expenses is about making smarter choices that align with your goals. Let me share the story of Mr. Tan, a 55-year-old from Singapore. He realized that maintaining his car was costing him nearly $2,000 a month between loans, petrol, and parking fees. He decided to sell it and rely on Singapore's excellent public transport instead. By switching to MRT and buses, he saved over $24,000 in a year. But he didn't stop there. Mr. Tan also started meal prepping at home. Instead of buying lunch daily, he cooked in batches, saving another $300 monthly. These small, consistent changes added up to over $27,000 in yearly savings, money he redirected toward paying off debts and growing his CPF. What's one expense you could cut or replace with a cheaper alternative today? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Your best idea might inspire someone else. Point 4. Manage debt wisely. Debt can feel like a mountain, but here's the truth. It's not a life sentence. It's a challenge you can overcome with the right strategy. Let me share the story of Mr. Chia, a 50-year-old Singaporean who found himself struggling with $20,000 in credit card debt. His first step? Listing every debt, including interest rates. He noticed one card had the smallest balance but the highest interest. By focusing on clearing that card first, using the snowball method, he gained confidence and momentum. Next, He refinanced his other debts through a personal loan with a much lower interest rate. This reduced his monthly payments significantly, giving him breathing room to focus on paying down the principal faster. Within 3 years, he was debt-free and able to channel his former debt payments into savings and investments. Have you tackled debt before, or is there a specific strategy you're thinking of trying? Share your thoughts or ask for tips in the comments. Let's figure this out together. Point 5. Start saving now. It's never too late to start saving cash. Even small, consistent efforts can snowball into something substantial. Let me share the story of Mr. Tan, a 50-year-old Singaporean who realized he needed to act fast to build his financial safety net. He committed to saving $800 a month by cutting back on dining out, cutting back on drinking, smoking, and planning his grocery shopping more strategically to avoid waste. He also resisted the temptation of impulsive purchases during online sales. By sticking to his plan, Mr. Tan saved nearly $50,000 in just 5 years. That cash became his emergency fund and gave him peace of mind knowing he had options for the future. What about you? If you had to save $800 a month, where could you make adjustments? Share your tips in the comments. I'd love to hear how you'd approach this challenge. Point 6. Invest for growth. I know, investing at 50 can feel intimidating, especially if you're new to it. But here's the truth. It's never too late to get started. The key is choosing low-risk, steady options that can help your money grow over time. Take the case of Ms. Liu, a 50-year-old Singaporean who had little experience with investing. She decided to start small with Singapore savings bonds, a safe and government-backed option that offers attractive interest rates. Over 5 years, her $10,000 investment grew steadily, and she was able to reinvest the returns, slowly building her wealth without the stress of high-risk investments. If you're comfortable with a bit more risk, consider blue-chip dividend stocks. These are shares in well-established companies that regularly pay dividends, giving you both growth potential and passive income. For example, Ms. Liu also added some dividend-paying stocks like OCBC to her portfolio, which provided steady returns to reinvest. If you're unsure where to begin, consulting a financial planner could be a great step to ensure you're on the right track and making informed decisions. Sometimes the best investment is the one that pays for expert advice. Are you ready to take the first step in investing? What low-risk investment would you consider for your future? Let me know in the comments. Point 7. Prioritize health. Here's a powerful example. Meet Magdalene, a 50-year-old woman from Singapore. She realized that her health was slipping as she juggled work and life. But instead of ignoring the issue, she decided to take action. Magdalene started attending free fitness classes at her local community center, like Zumba and outdoor yoga. Not only did this keep her active, but it was also a great way to meet new people. Over time, she felt more energized and even saved money on medical bills, as her regular exercise helped her avoid costly doctor visits. Magdalene also switched to cooking healthier meals at home. Instead of spending on fast food or expensive dining, she began preparing easy, nutritious meals using fresh ingredients from local markets. This change not only improved her health, but also helped her save money that could go towards her future. When you invest in your health, you're investing in your future well-being and finances. How do you currently prioritize your health? Are there simple changes you could make to improve your fitness and save on medical costs in the long run? Let me know in the comments below. Point 8. Have a plan B. Let me share the story of James, a 52-year-old man from Singapore. A few years ago, James faced an unexpected job loss. He had always planned to live comfortably in his spacious private condo, but with his income uncertain, he needed to make a change. Rather than panic, James got creative. He decided to rent out a spare bedroom in his condo to a tenant. This helped cover his mortgage and utility bills while he looked for a new job. In the meantime, James also explored downsizing his living situation. After securing a new job, he decided to move into a smaller, more affordable unit, freeing up extra cash that he could invest in his future. This flexible approach not only helped him weather the financial storm, but also gave him peace of mind. James's story shows the importance of having a plan B and staying adaptable when life throws curveballs. Whether it's renting out a room, downsizing, or moving in with family temporarily, being flexible can help you avoid financial strain. What's your plan B? How prepared do you feel to adjust your living situation if you had to? Let me know in the comments below. Point 9. Stay positive. Let me tell you about Eng Keong, a 55-year-old woman from Singapore who faced a tough time when she realized she hadn't saved enough for retirement. Like many of us, Eng Keong had focused on raising her kids and managing the daily grind. When her children moved out, she felt a little lost, unsure of what the next chapter of her life would look like, financially and personally. But Eng Keong didn't give up. She joined a local financial literacy group where she met people going through similar struggles. The group not only helped her understand how to plan better financially, but it also gave her a sense of community. By attending regular meetups and sharing her journey, Eng Keong gained the confidence to start saving consistently and even took on a part-time job as a financial literacy advocate herself. Her story shows that retirement isn't just about having enough money, it's about having purpose and connections. Finding a support network and staying positive can turn a difficult situation into an opportunity for growth. Have you ever thought about joining a financial literacy group or support community? How do you keep yourself motivated when things feel uncertain? Let me know in the comments. Point 10. Consider extending your retirement. On 4th of March 2024, at the Ministry of Manpower Committee of Supply 2024, it was announced that the retirement age in Singapore will be raised to 64, while the re-employment age in Singapore will be raised to 69 in 2026. Currently, the retirement age is 63, while the re-employment age is 68. As we think about securing our future, we also have to acknowledge that retirement may not look like what we once imagined. In Singapore, the official retirement age is currently 63, but as the government offers an optional extension up to age 68 for those who want to keep working a little longer, exercising this option gives you the chance to continue earning an income, stay mentally active, and build your retirement savings for a few more years. Let me share the story of John, a 60-year-old who had worked in the tech industry for most of his life. When John turned 62, he wasn't ready to stop working, especially since his savings weren't as much as he had hoped. He decided to extend his retirement age and continue working for a few more years in a part-time advisory role. This not only helped him save more, but also kept him sharp and engaged. By the time he was 65, he had managed to save enough to comfortably reduce his working hours, but still maintain a steady income. John's story shows that extending retirement is not about working forever. It's about staying in control of your financial future and living life on your terms. And who knows, those extra years can make a huge difference, both financially and emotionally. What do you think? Could extending your retirement age be a good option for you? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Conclusion. So, to wrap it up, here's a quick recap of the 10 powerful steps to secure your future, even if you're starting at 50. 1. Shift your mindset. Retirement isn't about sitting idle. It's about enjoying life and working smarter. 2. Boost your income. Upskill or start a side hustle to increase your cash flow. 3. Trim your expenses. Small changes like cutting down on luxuries can free up funds for savings. 4. Manage debt wisely. Tackle your debt with a strategy that helps you gain momentum. 5. Start saving now. It's never too late to save. Even small amounts can grow over time. 6. Invest for growth. Start low-risk investments to grow your wealth gradually. 7. Prioritize health. Stay healthy now to avoid costly medical bills later. 8. Have a plan B. Be flexible with your living situation to manage unexpected costs. 9. Stay positive. It can feel tough, but don't lose hope. Surround yourself with supportive people and keep your focus on the brighter days ahead. Every small effort counts towards a brighter future. 10. Extend your retirement. If possible, work a little longer to boost your savings and live on your own terms. Remember, it's not about where you start. It's about the steps you take now to finish strong. The journey isn't easy, but with these actions, you can make the second half of your life the best half. Take action today. Hit that like button, subscribe, and share this video with someone who needs a little encouragement. What's one step you'll start with today? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and I'll see you next time on Wealth for You.